In the secluded wilderness of the Pacific Northwest, there exists a stretch of road known as Whispering Pines. This road winds through dense forests, where ancient trees loom like sentinels guarding their secrets. It was on this desolate path that a chilling incident unfolded, one that sent shivers down the spines of those who experienced it. Two friends, Emily and Mark, found themselves on a weekend road trip, seeking solace in the beauty of untouched wilderness. As the sun dipped below the horizon, they traversed Whispering Pines, an isolated route where the trees seemed to lean in, whispering secrets to one another in the rustling of their leaves. The car's fuel gauge teetered precariously close to empty, but they dismissed it, confident they'd reach the next town before running dry. However, fate had other plans. As the engine sputtered, the car coasted to a sluggish stop, nestled in the shadowy embrace of the looming forest. The forest enveloped them in an eerie silence, broken only by the haunting whispers of the trees. Mark attempted to start the engine, but to no avail. The desolation of the area made their phones useless. Devoid of any signal, panic started to gnaw at the edges of their resolve. They decided to search for help, but as they stepped out of the car, a bone-chilling chill gripped the air. Shadows danced among the trees, casting unsettling shapes that seemed to move with a life of their own. Emily and Mark ventured cautiously down the road, their footsteps amplified by the oppressive silence. In the distance, a flickering light beckoned from a dilapidated cabin, its windows boarded up and the door creaking in the wind. Reluctantly, they approached, their nerves on edge. Upon reaching the cabin, they found the door ajar, as if someone or something had left it open for their arrival. Against their better judgment, they entered the cabin, the air thick with a musty odor. An unsettling heaviness. Particular symbols adorned the walls, drawn in what appeared to be dried blood. As they moved further inside, a whispering wind moaned through the gaps in the boarded-up windows, carrying ghostly echoes. Suddenly, their attention was drawn to a sinister portrait hanging crookedly on the wall, an image that bore a striking resemblance to both of them, but distorted, as though reflecting their darkest fears and anxieties. A sense of impending doom gripped them, and they made a hasty retreat, running back to the car. But as they reached the vehicle, they found it surrounded by shadowy figures, their eyes glowing in the darkness. Frozen in terror, they watched as the figures encroached closer, their whispers growing louder and more menacing. In a moment of sheer terror, Emily and Mark dashed into the forest, their hearts pounding in their chests. They ran until their lungs burned, the haunting whispers pursuing them. The shadows seemed to converge, blurring the line between reality and nightmare. Finally, they emerged onto the road, and in the distance they saw a welcoming glow of headlights. A kind stranger pulled over, offering a ride into the nearest town. Gasoline was obtained, the car recovered, and they never looked back at the Whispering Pines. To this day, Emily and Mark refuse to speak about what they witnessed in the woods, haunted by the chilling ordeal and the inexplicable events that unfolded in that desolate stretch of road. The truth of what they encountered in the heart of Whispering Pines remains a bone-chilling mystery, a tale that they share with trembling voices and nervous glances, keeping the true horror hidden in the depths of their memories.